Hey everybody, it's your girl Erica Elizabeth, and today I'm giving you a review on the greatest headphones. Okay, maybe not the greatest headphones, but in my opinion, they are literally amazing. These are the ViSound Air Ultralight headphones by VionB. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It might be VionB or something like that, but I'm assuming it's like Vion. It's spelled similarly, different first letter. Anyway, the VionB headphones, they're so amazing. I don't know if you know this about me, but if you've ever seen in photos, and I'm showing you right now, I have like really small ears. I feel like maybe they're not that small, but they feel really small to me. And I've always found with headphones that they fall out of my ear, like no matter what kind they are. Back in the day, I used to get those headphones that were like connected, you know, like connected headphones all the way back in the day, like when iPods were a thing. And those seemed to fit in my ear pretty well because they were like flat, and you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna like put a picture of it here somewhere, but you know what I'm talking about? Those like flatter headphones. Before they had these interesting shapes that basically do not stay in my ear no matter what I try. So I've gotten every kind of headphone that exists, even the expensive, elusive AirPod, and nothing stays in my ear, and it's super disheartening because I'm like, I just get frustrated. I put it in my ear, maybe my ear is too waxy, hopefully that's not TMI, but seriously, either my ear is too like oily or it's too small, the canal. No matter what though, regardless, it falls out of my ear every single time. And if you stretch your jaw, like, which, you know, if you yawn or if you laugh or if you even talk just for a second, it starts to like loosen the headphone and then it pops out of your ear. So it got to a point where I was just like getting so pissed off. I'm constantly having to readjust it. I don't know if you go through that, but it's like you're constantly putting it in, and then these things are so sensitive that you're touching it, it's pausing the song, rewinding your audiobook, like whatever's going on, and you're just like, so it gets to a point where I was like, I don't care, I don't want to listen to anything, forget it, and I put it away. And I have so many headphones, and really the only headphones that I've ever had that have ever stayed in my ear without a problem is ones like these, okay? If I do the whole headgear headphone, then that's been okay. That's actually kind of cute. But anyway, these have been like the only ones that I can keep on my ear. Everything else slides out of my ear. Okay, so that is my story time. So I just kind of gave up. I really didn't care. I was just like, whatever, it is what it is. They're just not meant for me, or I'll wear these bigger ones if I'm like going to the gym, which is never, so it's fine. It's been fine. But I came across this ad on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, curse you, Facebook ads, because I was like, wait a minute, huh? They have these little headphones, and they're like the smallest headphone. I don't know what their ad says. It's something like that, where it's very enticing, and they're just like the smallest headphones, are like world's smallest headphones. And I was like, okay, hold on a second. And they're like, do you have a problem with headphones sliding out of your ear? And I was like, hold on. The algorithm has been listening to me, because yes, I do have that problem. So I checked it out, and I was like, okay, let me look at this a little bit. So I saw these a few months ago. I don't even know, it might have been last year that I saw them, and they had like little black ones, and I think they had white or gray or something like that. But I was like, okay, these are cool. But I had already bought like my 8th pair of headphones. So I was just like, you know what, Erica, it's not worth it right now. Just forget it, you know, these, whatever. Well, after them falling out of my ear, the old headphones that I had bought, I was like, you know what, it's time to kind of take a gander and check out some other options. So these came back up, but this time they had released skin tone shades for these. So they have the VionB headphones, and then these I think are called the ViSound Air Ultralight headphones. Yes, I believe that's what they're called, but if not, again, I'll put it somewhere here on the screen, and then also you can check it out down below in the description. And before you ask, this is not a paid ad or anything like that, although I would love that. So Vion, if you end up making some sales from this video, then send your girl a free pair, okay? But no, seriously, I was prompted to make this review because these are literally so great. And if you have small ear canals like I do, I have to share this hidden gem that I found, because I'm like, finally. So here we have them. I don't remember what shade that I got, but these are the headphones right here. This shade of brown is like pretty identical to my skin. Once I have them in, it's even better. I would say this is literally my skin tone. And then it's got a little arrow on it, and all you do is just pop up the headphones. It's in the cutest little case. It looks so adorable. It looks like a little brownie or something. It's like a little makeup compact or something. But you just slide it up. That easy. Like I said, the arrow tells you how to slide it up, and then there go your headphones right in there. And all you do is just take one out. It tells you like how much the charge is at right here. Let me just put that in and see. Okay, there we go. Mine are at 100 because I'm being proactive in charging my headphones. But you just take one out, and it is literally the tiniest thing. Sorry if it's dirty. I didn't clean it off before this video. But it's the smallest little thing. It's got the white little whatever that's called, the little protective part for your ear, and just stick it in your ear, and this thing is staying in, okay? Like, no matter what I do, I'm gonna give myself brain damage. But literally, these headphones do not come out. I don't know, you might twist them around or whatever and see what's comfortable for your ear. Like I said, if you have a small ear canal, even if you don't have a small ear canal though, I don't wanna scare away my larger eared friends. These work for anybody. I think they would probably even be better because they would, again, just like sit off in your ear canal. But for me, they are like a perfect fit. You can't see like very well. I mean, obviously it's not black in there. You can see that there's something there because otherwise it would still be dark in my canal, but it's perfect. I wear them at work. If anybody asks, no, I don't. And it's so discreet. Even when I don't have my hair hiding it, you cannot really tell that there's anything in my ear. So I've had it to where people are like, hello, like talking to me, and I'm like, what? And they're like, girl, are you just ignoring me? And I'm like, oh no. No, never that. It's just that there's a headphone in. So like I said, not only are these in my skin tone, but they come in so many different shades. I mean, I'm talking like Ireland white to West African black, every color that you could kind of think of, and little shades in between. Super, super dark, dark brown to really pale white. It's so cool because it really is comparable for different skin shades, because I know a lot of the times it's like a very one size fits all, and they're like, oh, here you go, here's nude or whatever. And you're like, nude for who? Like, this is not anywhere near my skin tone, but they have so many different colors. And I'm gonna even bring in Sailor. I got her a pair. I got Sailor the shade that was right before this one because Sailor is a little bit lighter than me, but I do feel like she has worn mine and they kind of fit. I don't know, you know, like our skin is different tones in different parts of our body. So I feel like mine on her ear kind of blend, and the shade that she got is a little bit lighter, I think, than her ear, but I'm gonna bring her in and show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay guys, Sailor is here now. So she's gonna show you the ones that she has and show you how they fit in her ear and everything. So Sailor, what have you got?
So I have these. These are my favorite. They are really nice in my ear.
Will you turn your head, baby? So guys, if you look, Sailor's bud is a little bit light on her ear. So if you want to see,
yeah,
she can put mine in.
So I'm gonna put one on each side.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like this. So guys,
so see, that's like Sailor's skin tone, which is funny because Sailor is lighter than me, but for whatever reason, her ears, I guess, are a little bit darker, maybe just from the sun or whatever. So this fits and looks better in her ear. Her ear's a little bit bigger than mine, and her ear canal is a little bit bigger than mine. But as you can see, it fits, it sits, it looks so nice on her ear. And babe, what do you think about how it feels when you have it in your ear?
I love the feeling because when I take a shower and then my mom's always like, well, Sailor, if you take a quick shower, you might be able to watch a little bit more TV with your headphones. So I go into the shower, I wash my body, and then I go out of the shower and I put my headphones back in, and they do not slide out.
Oh, so your ear's still a little wet?
They're still a little wet, but I dry my hair all the time, and it always gets crisp ears.
Okay, so just even with a little bit of water, you feel like they just stay.
They just stay.
And that's another really cool thing about the shape that they are in. They're kind of like teardrop shaped in a way. So really, I guess, however you want to put them into your ear, they are going to work. You just kind of have to feel what feels best for you. But that's something that I love so much about them is like you pop them in your ear, and to me, you can't feel them after a while. Like it's like an earring. If you have your ears pierced, you just don't feel it after a while. It's literally so amazing. Anyway, Sailor, thank you so much for your input and for your interview, your honest review of these ViSound headphones.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
So anyway, you guys, that is Sailor's honest opinion. And would an 8-year-old lie to you? Come on, be honest. That jump from the ones that Sailor has to the ones that I have, it's kind of vast. Maybe there could be a shade in between that, but honestly, like I said, you saw them in Sailor's ear, my color, so I probably just should have gotten her these, but when I was looking at it, I was like, these are too dark for her. But anyway, you guys, these are not expensive at all, in my opinion. Again, like the AirPods, no shame, love a good Apple product, but the AirPods run at like 200 plus. These were literally $60, I think. I got them on like a little flash sale that they had, so I think these were like $59. They have sales going on all the time. Oh, and in terms of the sound, before I let you go, I love the quality of the sound. When I have these in and I have my music up, my phone actually tells me it's time to turn it down, and I'm like, hey, enough out of you. But I love the sound quality. It drowns out the noise in the background. I don't see where it says noise cancellation. I don't know. I didn't read the instructions. I threw them away. I'm that kind of girl. But regardless, they may have a noise cancellation feature, but I think that they just automatically do that because when I have mine in, if I turn up the volume, I literally cannot hear anything but my music. So I think that the sound quality is great. Again, I'm not a headphone connoisseur, so you may hear the headphone quality and have some other high-tech headphones and be like, oh, this isn't anything. But I'm telling you, as a regular standard American consumer, I think that these are great sound quality. You just literally charge it with a C-port charger right here, which is usually for any iPhone, like that. It does charge the case, and once the case is all charged up, then you can put your headphones inside and it will take the charge from that. Like pretty much, I think lots of things do that these days. I will say though that I did take a call from these headphones and had the connection obviously through the headphones. When I took a call, it was pretty decent, but when I was on a FaceTime call, the other person was telling me that they couldn't hear me and they were like, hello, 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 and they were on an iPhone with AirPods in their ears. So I don't know. I don't know how great the connection quality is for these headphones, like in terms of taking a call, but in terms of playing music, I think that they are great. They're outstanding. And you know, I don't know, I guess that's super important, but for me, like I don't take a lot of calls that I need to use headphones for, so I guess it's not an inconvenience to me, but that might be a deal breaker for you. I don't know, but for me, I love this thing. So anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope that this helped you a little bit. I hope this helped you make a decision. If you've been doom scrolling on social media and you happen to come across the VionB headphones, specifically the ViSound Air Ultra Light headphones, that's a mouthful, just go on the VionB website and you will find them. Anyway, until next time, I hope you enjoyed this and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.